Opinion: the road to riches is this simple: drive a junky car. I was unhappily scrolling through Facebook the other day and saw that one of my smart friends had posted a dumb article about the excellent Toronto Raptors basketball player who, despite making nearly $100 million, still drives a 20-year-old beater SUV. He said of the car, it runs, and it's paid off. The second part of that statement is crucial. There is nothing better. I have to say that even I am not as disciplined as Kawhi Leonard. I had my last. Anyway, Leonard's level of frugality is seldom seen in the NBA or anywhere in professional sports, for that matter. I had a friend of a friend who played college hoops and made it to the NBA. He said that they would wear them once, and never wear them again. Given the size of in my personal finance stories, I am trying to give people a $3 on. Most people would rather drive a piece of crap car than give up the morning coffee. Tell people to give. So for starters, don't buy 41 suits a year. But don't buy a doll, all basic stuff. But the easiest way. Related video: don't ever buy a new car, David Box says, provided by CNBC. Unless you are driving a Ferrari, a car is not an investment. A car is basic. Where else can you take $40,000 and set it on fire in 7 years? And pay a bunch of. Funny thing about cars: you people's egos are really tied up in the brand of the car. People like to say, I saw something the other day that I never thought I would see. A green Lambo. A 90-year-old man came out of the Social Security office, got in the car, and revved the engine while people took pictures. I suppose if you are. I also spend a lot of time in Miami Beach, a town where having a Porsche is like having a Honda. I get the sense that a lot of people who own those cars literally have no other possessions. It is all about pride. This is how you win. The takeaway here is that your financial well-being is about 2 or 3 big decisions. A car can bankrupt you. Or you may get to I have had conversations with car salesmen. They all say the same. That is not their concern. Their concern is, you should have $1 million before you buy a new Beamer or a Benz. Jared Dillion is an investment strategist and a former head of ETF trading at Lehman Brothers. Subscribe to his
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.